finish treatment and everybody around you is so relieved. And of course, you are relieved too. You've been longing for this moment to get to the end of treatment and you're feeling happy. But then you get home and, as the honeymoon wears off, something feels off. You didn't quite expect this part, the part after treatment, the part where treatment ends, but recovery doesn't. Maybe you had not realized there's a recovery part, and maybe you thought that time will heal, or it just so happens. And all of this part, when treatment ends, this is what we want to talk about today. So treatment ends, and suddenly, of course, the structure is gone. The appointments, the care team, the clear plan that had lain ahead, all of it disappears almost overnight. Well, it literally disappears overnight. But in your joy to have finally come to the end of treatment, you might not have expected what this moment actually feels like. The support that had surrounded you falling away, people around you that have supported you so much all that time. And here, I mean, not just the care team, but also your friends, they are happy for you and they return to their own lives. And your energy, which you hoped would return quickly, is at its lowest. Yet somehow you're expected to function. You expect that from yourself at that point, and somehow the world around you also does, to show up again, to be okay. And this is the invisible part of recovery, and it is very, very real if you're a woman who is going through this. Hi, I am Sabine Hope. I'm the owner of the Breast Cancer Thrivers Club, and I have myself gone through cancer and have recovered. There is a word for what you're experiencing, and it is this. It's a mismatch. The gap between how you actually feel and how you expect it to be, or how you're expecting yourself to be, that gap is exhausting in itself. You're not just imagining it. You're not being dramatic. You're also not ungrateful, but you are simply living on a part of this journey that the world hasn't made space for yet. You ask for that, is it just a matter of time? Does it get better with time? But the honest answer is time helps, but time alone is not enough. Research is clear on this. There are things you can actively do that make a real difference to how you feel, how you recover, and how you start to build a life that feels like yours again. So the first one might surprise you, especially when you're exhausted. Move your body, because that exercise has the strongest evidence base of anything we know for managing fatigue after breast cancer. It boosts your mood, supports your memory, and research shows it can even help reverse some of the effects of the stress your body has been through. Now, this might frighten you in the beginning when you're feeling completely drained and exhausted. And of course, it doesn't mean go off and run a marathon. Please do not worry. Start where you're at. Nobody is wanting you to overwhelm yourself, and you will soon feel with time, as you do move your body asks for more movement, and this is how you build. Addressing the fear of recurrence. One of the things women tell me they carry most quietly is the fear of cancer coming back. Fear of recurrence is incredibly common. It can show up as intrusive thoughts, a hyper-awareness of every sensation in your body and what it might mean, or a simple low hum of anxiety that never quite goes away. This fear deserves to be named and addressed, not pushed down. Mindfulness, meditation, yoga, and honest conversations with people you trust have all been shown to significantly improve your quality of life. You don't have to carry this alone. There are some amazing tools to help yourself, and of course you can find a practitioner to work alongside if you feel that is your need. Reclaim your identity. Breast cancer changes you, and one of the most disorienting parts of life after treatment is looking in the mirror, physically and emotionally, and not quite recognizing yourself. And here's what I want you to know. You don't need to find your old self. She has been through something so profound. What you're doing now is building a new identity, one that honors everything you've been through. Small, intentional steps. A hobby you loved and let go of. A goal that has nothing to do with illness. Allowing yourself to feel joy without guilt. All these are things that help us to reclaim our identity. Find your community. Connection is key to recovery. You don't need to do this alone. It is so much easier amongst the women who understand you. Connection with other women who truly understand, who have sat where you are sitting, is one of the most powerful things available to you right now. Support groups, survivorship communities, women who get it without you having to explain it. And something beautiful happens in these spaces. Giving support is just as healing as receiving it. You start to find purpose in your experience, and that changes everything. Build your own health and well-being plan. Create a structure for your health. Treatment gave you a structure, a plan, someone telling you what came next. But now that that's gone, it can feel like free falling. But you can build your own structure deliberately, but also gently. Some nourishing morning routines, regular movement, moments of rest that are planned, not guilt-filled. Structure isn't about being rigid. It's about giving yourself a container within which you take care of yourself and create space to recover and to heal with intention. Thing here that research has found, and that many women have told me themselves that they also experience this. This experience of breast cancer and recovery, as hard as it is, can become a catalyst for something profound. Post-traumatic growth is real. Deeper relationships, clearer priorities, a more empowered sense of who you are and what actually matters to you. This isn't about finding a silver lining. It's about recognizing that you have been through something that changes a person. And that change, with the right support, may just be what I call your butterfly moment. The hardest part often begins after treatment ends. The world moves on, your body hasn't finished yet, and that is okay. You're not behind, you're not broken, you're in the most complex and least supported and least recognized phase of this entire journey. And you're so much more than your diagnosis. If today's video resonated with you, you're very welcome to come and join us in the Breast Cancer Thrivers community, and you'll find the link below.